This podcast is sponsored by El Dorado Tonic Wine. I love this stuff. Do you know El Dorado in English means the gold? This shit is liquid gold. We love it here in Reilly's Gaff. We drink it all the time. And you could be drinking it too. Just walk on down to any local convenience store in your area and I bet they'll be selling it. Amazon.com also sell it, so you can get it there and have a wee drink by the fire. Cheers, guys. Enjoy the podcast.
On a day-to-day the shit change, but you know for the most part nothing indifferent. Sometimes be stuck in my ways, weekend fucked up in somebody's kitchen, sticking my hand, I'm chilling with the troops and my few cans down, so I walk like Winston. Trust me, I wake up hanging, you hang that I'm leaving this bed, you're kidding. I'm sitting on back in the pad, get deep fried and I smoke some packs of the grass. Put the feet up, kick back and relaxing at best. No, I'm sitting on Reilly's Gaff.
That's at the point, like, because see when you're in the middle of an era, like the felt era, you don't think like, oh, things are bad, know what I mean? You just think you're just getting on with it, know what I mean?
Felt.
When you're in the middle of it, felt feels like the best idea ever.
Felt such a good material for like it being in the middle of doing something. Like it's never going to be the end thing you do. But just a bit of felt.
Mate, like,
We'll
for
patch
example,
we'll patch eating up, mate.
somebody smashes your back window, your motor, you need to get up the road, somebody hands you a perfect metre by metre bit of felt and duct tape. You're like, I'm sorted for a couple of hours.
Mate, I think if you seen somebody's window smashed and they had a perfectly measured bit of felt in it, you'd be like, they've got their shit together. Like their window might be done in, but they can get things done. Like they...
And it might not be the final destination. They're going to get the window fixed at one point, but felt was a good substitute.
You ever had a window panned in your motor?
Nelly, we can't fucking volley in it.
Oh,
Mind
I
that
remember
time,
that,
but
aye.
apart from that, no, like I've never, no. Never
Mate,
ever.
I'm pretty sure I was on holiday and somebody ran by and smashed, like, was it mine? No, I don't think it was mine. I think it's when I came back from Vietnam and I was sharing my dad's motor with him.
Right.
Mate, and I'm sure I was just sitting in one night and somebody came round and just smashed the back window.
What, like in the driveway?
Aye, but then, now that way I'm like, I pure didn't know what to do and I was like, maybe it was wee guys playing football and they've rattled it and then just boosted.
Aye. Like
But-
our golf ball or something.
Aye.
Came from nowhere.
But I don't think it was.
That must have been a golf ball or something.
Aye.
Imagine just going panning a random window for no reason.
And just being like, it's a buzz in it.
It is a bit of a buzz to me.
It is a nightmare, but because I think like I had to put a bin bag in it or something.
Aye.
Tape it, right?
Bin bag
so
of the
bad.
windows bad, innit? Bin bag is like, see if you had felt in that situation, you're laughing.
Oh mate, I was dying for a bit of felt.
You've done anything for a bit of felt.
I was choking for it.
You're left with bin bag, not I mean, bin bag's the lowest rung of the material ladder.
Oh, useless, mate.
There's no material that's more fucking desecrated than a bin bag. Bins
the
are
name.
horrible things, know what I mean? Maybe what you got to do if your back window gets smashed?
Oh, I
I'll
know.
keep felt in the boot, mate. I'll keep it on start.
Roll a felt in a bit.
Exactly, mate. Nobody will refute it.
Push and pull executives are always going to do that.
First of all, let's congratulate Jambo.
Cheers, boys.
Passed his driving test.
First time, mate. Thank you, boys.
First time's crazy, bro. I didn't think you would pass it
Neither did I.
first time. I didn't have an ounce of faith in you, bro. And
But
I
you
love
lied
you.
to me and said you did, and that's what
Aye,
matters.
of course. I'm not going to sit
I thought I was 50-50 because I thought,
It's all coming out now, boys. See, before
No.
it was all you got this, mate.
no, but I thought, I know if you're doing it, it's a pure see the day of your driving test, mate, it's a
Aye.
pure nerve-wracking day.
Scariest
That
thing
wake
ever,
up, you're tossed and turning all night. That.
Yeah, I'd be up at 6 in the morning and that, and all, mate. I was up just pure like.
See, being for anywhere that's no Glasgow and you need to get up at daft o'clock to do mad normal things and that, I would hate that.
Why did you need to get up at 6?
Because my driving test was at 8 and I had to do like a lesson before it.
Oh,
And I
did you?
didn't want to be rolling out of bed into the motor, so I wanted to be up for an hour and like a boot
Aye.
and
About yourself.
Aye,
That's
exactly.
ideal.
Well, how are you acting? Like, because I feel like, see, when you've got something on in a day that's like that major in your life, like it sounds like a wee thing, but then passing your driving test is a pure, genuine life changing thing.
Aye.
It opens up so much for you. So, see, like knowing, waking up and being like, right, the day's the day that I'm getting tested for this. Not, I mean, like, I better perform than that.
Aye.
How were you about the house? Were
See,
you?
the thing is, like, see, for me, it wasn't even I wasn't worried about failing it. I was worried about how long it would take to get an air one, because it is like 6 months. You know what I mean? So that was pure extra pressure, and no, like, I don't care if I fail it. I wouldn't have cared about telling him that I failed it, but I would have cared about having to wait another 6 months. So I was like shitting it. It was brutal.
It's a big thing. It's like, it's genuinely, did it feel like, obviously you've got a beautiful daughter and that, but did it feel like the biggest day of your life at all?
Mate, I swear to God, I was watching videos on like what to do and that, and I eat a banana. It's the first time I've ever bought a banana myself as an adult. I've like, got a banana.
How many did you get?
Eat a banana. Who made
Bundle, mate. Oh, so you did, because buying one banana is hilarious, I always think.
No.
Can you even do that?
I've bought one banana in the past.
That is like next level. Like that is your lowest of low. So you having to like get the bunches of bananas and just be like, fucking break what is that? Just wait as an onion. Just be like
48p up there.
Fuck, I've got 53 pence, so I've got about 13 pence left. I'll be sound for the next week. I'll be there. I've had to break a banana off the bunch and scan it as an onion, mate.
I do it often, honestly.
Aye.
Like lunchtimes and that. One banana. I'm not want to go kick about with fucking 4 bananas on me.
Buy a bunch on Monday morning, mate. You'll have a banana every day of the week.
There's something about scanning one banana I love, but...
Can you scan a banana?
Aye, you can scan bananas in some shops.
Wait,
There's loose bananas in shops, mate.
fruit shops and that.
Aye, you don't just get bunches and then it's like one banana. That's mental, mate. I'm accommodated for people like me. But you woke up, went to the shop, you're like, what do I do?
No, I go out the night before, mate.
Right,
Can I ask on the whole banana situation here?
Yeah.
What was the reasoning that they wanted you to eat a banana?
I don't know, mate. I watched the video and they were just like, you don't want to, like, because I don't even eat in the mornings, mate. Know what I mean? Like, I don't eat till well late in the day, so like, I don't have a breakfast routine or anything like that. And I just watched the video for like, make sure you eat the best thing you can eat is a banana. It's brain food and that. I was like, cool, mate.
I love how you're just learning about like what to eat in the morning to do it. And he's like, what? So like fucking coffee and that wakes you up, and then a banana and that, and then what?
I'm a Red Bull guy in the morning.
Aye, I get you though. Like you want a bit of, you want brain food, you want a bit of like avocado or something growing. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't want a thought in my head other than the driving test. I didn't want even like if my stomach had went even a wee bit, I'm distracted, mate. I need to be like.
If you had like an ulcer in your mouth, you'd have failed it.
Game's
I
gone,
get
mate.
you.
Aye. I would have
lost.
Aye.
Toothache.
Oh my god, toothaches.
Yeah, I'll
mate.
just pack your fucking toothache. Bit of toothache, I just know, man. No, but I'm wondering what point of that day were you at your most nervous? Do you remember that bit? You're like, oh fuck.
No, see the thing is, see when I get like anxious about shit, I get pure physically anxious. So like I shake in that. So I was doing the test and I was fine mentally, but my left foot, which is obviously a clutch foot, was bouncing up and down, mate. And I was like, I'm going to stall this motor out of pure shaking now. And I couldn't do anything about it. I actually said to the guy at one point, I was like, mate, I don't always do this, by the way. I said to get out of it, but I went out of the curb at one point and I was like, I failed it, GG, but I didn't.
Aye, you'd kissed the sky after that.
Aye, mate.
You still started driving recklessly.
Just committed, I was just like, I failed this. It's
Mind
just-
you were saying, obviously Jambo told us that the day it happened, we were like, just showing the test about a mercy.
Aye.
Well, I could easily do that. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. Like, I will, mate. I can't.
I'm just
and
a
I'm
guy,
just,
you know what I mean?
I'm just an everyday guy, mate.
One, mate, it might be natural. It might be a natural. At driving.
I want like a full-on vid, because we've known Jambo for years and he's obviously never drove to this point, so I would just love like some footage, like see how when they do like carpool karaoke and that,
Aye.
like a camera in the top corner and just witnessing that first drive down here. I would love that, mate.
I'll do it for you.
You should do that.
I will, mate.
You should definitely do that.
You can actually
do
be
it
so-
You can actually be amazing. It would obviously be terrible. I would hate it. I'd be fucking sick to my stomach. But seeing you going, oh fuck,
talk to the camera and that.
aye,
Mate.
this shit's easy, mate. Honestly, it's actually sound just turning right up to the studio. Boom!
Mate, that's literally what happened when I was in Crete driving the motor.
Oh my god.
Because there's a video, right? No, it's not even a video, it's a live photo. And I've got the song, do you know? Suavemente, Elvis Crespo, mate. It's a great tune.
Yup.
I had Suavemente on, and like, there's a live picture, and it's me like that, like one horn in the wheel, like vaping and that. And it's like, I'm going Suavemente, like get a camera and that. And literally like a second later, I've just rattled into somebody's motor, just scratched the full side of a rental motor, and literally 2 minutes of driving, bro.
That's so funny.
2 minutes.
It's brave though. I've never ever, like, I actually had a bit of driving experience today. I was in, it just reminded me of that a bit. See the like narrow wee streets you get, on holiday, I've always been very scared to drive on them.
What kind of countries we talking about? Italy and that?
Aye, Italy, Greece, Spain, some cities in Spain and that. There's just the wee weird avenues and that, and you just see like minis flying up them, fucking 40 mile an hour, and they bother and that, and you're like, I'm not doing that. People are just nuts. So I've always found that very commendable. Similarly, the day I was in a van that was broken down and needed to get repaired, like it was actually, it couldn't start in that, and a boy, Dill, shout out Dill, somebody in the work's husband, said he would come and tow it, and he towed it with me in it, like steering it, when they like power steering and that. Weird experience.
So you're in the back the whole... I think I had... No, did I have to do that? Maybe I feel like I've experienced that where somebody's told you but you were steering it.
Aye, I don't like it.
How long for?
Like a good 2 mile, 10, 12 minute drive. Like round roundabouts in EK and that. Hundreds of roundabouts.
Is that... What are we talking aura-wise for like that situation if somebody was like, fucking Jamie Friggins, Gaff, and you're like in the back? Do you think that's a loss or do you think that's...
That's mega loss, mate. Because I feel like I'm in a beast that I can't control. Do you know what I mean? I'm in a big van and I've got no power in it and it's flinging me about at its mercy.
Aye, that is...
It's kind of like... See when somebody like... Aye, it's sus as fuck. See when somebody like... For like tech support, like takes out your computer,
Aye.
but like knows how to do it all better than you and that, like just like doing the doom and that, and then mad shortcuts and that. Go gentle with That's how I
It's
feel.
funny how, like, I know that feeling you're talking about that. Okay, calm yourself down, mate. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Got to move all my fucking files about and all that. Fuck's sake. That's right.
Do you remember how he? Oh, he's done it. He's just deleted it. Oh, he's undone it. Just it better at every turn. Do you know what I mean? And but see the like intrusive thoughts to just go, oh fuck you.
Aye.
It's mad, mate. It's so mad.
I get them a lot, mate, driving. Like, but I think I get them because I think about having the intrusive thought, and then I'm like, well, I just had the thought there. 'Cause
Aye.
see, like, mate, I'll get it sometimes, mate, and I'm sitting. See, if you're sitting in a queue of traffic, but say like 4 back, so there's like a space between you and the motor in front of you, and like somebody tries to cross the road, but they go, because the motors are stopped, they'll go between the motors.
Aye.
See when they go in front of your motor, I've always like, man, I just done that. Like, just crushed them, mate. But I could easily do it.
Like them
But I
driving
don't.
by, like.
I just like crossing the road, just being like, aye, so I'll go in there and get a boy lift some money for the bag. Just for nothing, mate. Just fit it, fuck it.
Would that even be your fault?
No.
They're fucking coming into your bit. Maybe you thought it went green. Maybe you just seen a green light and you're like, oh fuck, and you just went. Know what I mean?
Could easy happen.
I got to a point I was dead sad all the time, right? And the reason I realised I was like pure self-destructively sad constantly was the day that I was like imagining just driving fucking through hundreds of cunts. Just so that my life would change a wee bit. I was like, I'm bored as fuck in that. And like, if I just like done one of them mad disasters that happen, know what I mean? Like, see one of the things you hear about and you're like, that cunt was mental. It's like, I could do that and just be like, have a pure different life for that.
Mate, see if you done that, it's so funny. Like, the first thing I say was like that, yeah. They say, so I ask Rune trying to get to what race they're like, what's the boy's name?
Jamie, right.
Jamie what? Jamie al-Baghdadi.
Right.
I thought so.
I thought you were going to say, like, people ask about and say, like, do you ever think about, like, if you did ever date something so heinous and insane, like, they would obviously come to me and be like, what was Evan like, really, like, as a guy and that, go to Jambo, ask things about you, and then, like, your neighbours and all that, like, do you ever wonder what people would say about you? Like, do you ever wonder if they'd be like, there was something, nothing that just was a wee bit juice.
I just couldn't point to any sort of thing he done, but it was just in there. Just something about him.
I knew he had it in him.
Bit creepy.
I'll say that, right?
That'd be terrible.
A bit like wants to take over the whole world. And
He's got that sort of energy.
he's like an evil scientist. Imagine the same just mad shit about you.
I know. I wonder what people would say. Like, no, even your pals and that, but just being like, just like people that you work with, or like a delivery driver that comes out to work. That's nice to me.
Aye.
Quiet boy.
Aye.
That's always the thing. see when somebody does something like they've murdered 10 women and hid them all in America and that, they interview like a guy who used to work with them, like, it was fucking brand new, aye.
Lovely boy.
Quiet. It's always that. They're always like, aye, fucking nothing, but a quiet guy.
Kept himself to himself.
They're always plotting, mate.
Aye,
Eating a meal deal. Like, I'll just run the email. No, because like, I run the email, it's a busy street. I'll go up that side.
Yeah.
Years are talking about football and that.
How many do you think there is people, like, think you've bumped into people even? Like, you always see things like, 1 in 7 people are psychopaths. And it's like, so I'm walking by 300 people in Sauchiehall Street right now. You telling me there's, quick maths, like 40 psychopaths or whatever?
Aye, mate, you can fucking tell there, mate.
Aye.
You can tell who's the psychopaths in Sauchiehall Street, mate.
True, by the way.
The cunts are like, tan a litre of Yazoo. That, you're like, that cunt's no right, man.
Aye, mate, getting on the streets.
Aye, like screaming it, like a phone box and that. You're like, aye, that'll be one of them there.
Aye, but like a proper, like, vindictive, like...
I know what you mean, like a hidden psychopath.
Aye,
But
aye.
I think there must be so many. Because do you know why I think there must be so many? Is Morgan on this Facebook group called Are We Dating the Same Guy?
No.
Do you know what that is?
I've heard of this.
Aye.
So, Megan reads them to me, right? It's like she'll sit sometimes, but like, need to catch up with Are We Dating the Same Guy? Because like some of the stories, it's like we just scroll through them and you just look for ones that get like 40 comments. You're like, whoa, what's this cunt done? It's like a mad exciting, and you find one, you're like, and it's like a guy in a striped shirt, like with a Budweiser up here. You're like, he's done something.
He's a bad bastard.
And like, see, but even people like, you'd be like, they just looks like if you're not. There's some people you're like, he devil done something with pure turkey, teeth chains and all that. They're like, it's like that. Controlling and demanding to know where I am. Gear addiction. You're like, aye. But there's ones that are just like wee guys, like even guys in like their 50s and that are pure, like with their wee mom and that. And it's like the comments are like, has a fetish for being shit on and all. It's like nut shit, and you're thinking that could just be a guy that I would go into a shop and be like, "I just that mate," and fucking 2 or 8, mate. Aye, cheers, right. See you later, mate.
And he's just thinking about getting chat on the full time.
Aye,
Mate, we kind of have heard a story about a guy that's like in the Scottish public eye that likes shit like that. Do we know?
Oh,
Mind that?
you talking about Shave Leaf it?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
And like, because there was never a more obvious one of them.
Aye.
Aye, that is one of the ones. As soon as you get told that, you're like, you're not like, what? No.
Wholesome guy or that?
No.
That's a shooty in that one.
Deviant, a little deviant. Imagine a world with no flaring. It would be terrible. Everybody falling about everywhere. Your ma, your auntie, no Edmonds. Tins of soup, just everything falling about everywhere. Mate, excuse me. There's no flares.
What?
Flares, they're gone, they've banned them.
No, surely no. 2 wee seconds. Chris, wee guy here saying they're done away with flares. You got any?
Aye, we've got hunters, mate.
Class.
So who is it that's got them, sir?
Limitless Flooring, mate. They'll sort you out.
When it comes to flooring, there's only one place to go. Limitless Flooring Solutions down at 6 Townhead Street in Strathaven. The guys down at Limitless give you a free quote, so you can just call them out, see what the deal is. They specialise in carpet, vinyl, laminate, LVT, everything. It's in the name, it's literally Limitless. Chris, the main man down at the Strathaven store, has 20 years experience in this industry, so you know you're in safe hands. Get down there, quote Reilly's Gaff, and you're going to get 10% off the flooring product that you buy. You can get them online at Limitless Flooring Solutions on Facebook and TikTok. They've got Instagram as well. All their contact info is in the description below this video. Make sure you use them for your next flooring project, and also make sure you quote Reilly's Gaff for some money off. Cheers, trips. So wanted to save this for the pod.
Oh.
Get a bit of intel today. Our man Lee Sutherland. Guilty.
Oh.
Is he
Send
going
them
down?
down.
Remanded, mate.
Jailed. Locked up.
I'm guessing he's remanded till his sentencing.
What does remanded mean? Just in jail?
I think
till
they
go
just,
to jail?
it's a,
So basically, they put you on remand.
you will be fucked. There's so many videos of him talking about being on remand.
I bet they explain it once.
And you will be remanded for 145 days in custody, and you will be shitting yourself.
And you'll feel that then, I fell to God.
Mate,
But I think it's like what, like you're in your gaff.
no. I think
Is it like you go to like a wee jail before
you're in
prison?
jail, but you're not in the full jail yet. It's a remand hall or whatever,
Right.
And then you're kept there, so you're basically in prison until
You go to prison.
until they actually figure out your sentencing, and then you go to prison.
So I didn't know that.
So-
Remand was like a wee mini jail.
Remand,
Mini jail seems a bit scarier. I don't know. I don't
No,
like
mini-
mini jail, mate.
mini jail or big jail?
I think big jail, you can get settled in, you know what's happening.
I think mini jail.
You meet
I
the
think-
boys, not mate. Like what was I watching? I was watching like one of the mad YouTube videos that's like a mad documentary about Scottish prisons in fucking 2006 or something. I love them. Now the guy, and he's like, she was like, boys for Inverness, that, and we like the guys going Paisley boys all just battered them and that. Like
What,
saying,
so in the jail?
Aye, in the
like
jail,
boys
just-
behind bars.
aye, all that.
I watched one of them recently.
Just like a YouTube video.
Same
yeah.
people that done the scheme, by the way.
Is it? Well, in one of them, like you see, like, and it's just, and similar to actually on the scheme and that, there was some boys that were like, they came out and they're like, I was alright, got settled in that, like,
Aye.
go my scran and that, and I was half a gear and all that, like,
Aye.
it sounded like an alright wee place.
The more I hear about this whole jail thing, the better it sounds
Starting
like.
to like it. Like, as long as you can avoid getting your head kicked in every day.
But I think about this because you know I'm an avid listener of the Jim King Show.
Yep.
And the Jim King Show, Jim King is the host of the show, the Jim King Show, and basically it's Jim King and a guy
Doing a
who's
show.
most likely been in the jail or done a bit of time or whatever. And Jim King will ask the guy, he always asks the question, which is a perfect question. I would definitely ask this question because it's very, as a guy who's never been in jail, it's something I dread just randomly in my head at times. Is like, you always say to them, so you remember pulling up to the gates? How are you feeling then? And I'm like, oh no. And then the person's like, the people 9 times out of 10 they're like, I was fucking shitting myself. I thought it was a bit of a ticket and that. Nah, you're not a ticket. See, until you've experienced going into jail, like that feeling behind the gates and that, you're not a hard man. You're a fucking shite bag. And I'm always like, that is me 110. Like, see, as soon as, because if I found out I was going to jail and then, like, leading up to it, you would obviously be shiting yourself.
Aye.
But see, the moment that you're like, wait, I'm actually gone now, and wait, I'm in now, that's it. That initial feeling. And then what you're talking about, like, getting settled with a boy, meet the boys, no, I'm always like, in my head, I feel like I could get on with people. So in my head, I'm like, I could go in and just be sound and just be like, what? Like all the gangs, I don't take it today. I'm from my daft thing, mate. I'm not a mad hard man. You know what I mean? And then just be like, right, he's no trying to be nabbed in here. He's all right.
I think that is what happens.
But no, I think what happens to you then is, right, you go in and you act like that, right? And then it's your first day, right? You obviously didn't sleep much, maybe half an hour sleep. You got up and you're like, right, everybody's going down for lunch and that now. And you go down and you're queuing and you sit down with your food and 3 cunts just come up to you and go, give me all of that.
Aye.
And you go,
Alright.
all right. And then that exact thing is your life.
But I think that's more like mad cholo American prisons.
I don't know.
I think you get into this one and there's literally, let's see how many people are on a wing or whatever, like 300, something like that.
Call it 300.
I think there's like literally 150 cunts or 100. Aye, half of the people there are just like, I'm in, doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'll get through it fine and just get left alone. I'm sure I don't think every cunt's like, I'm going to get that cunt's dinner. Like,
No, I think it's for what I've heard the Jim King Show, mate, is that no, it's a jungle, mate.
is it proper?
Because it's like you go in, and they're like, who's this? Who the fuck's this cunt coming in the day and that? Who is that? And that the cunts will be asking each other, who the fuck's that? And they'll be like, oh fuck knows, don't know. And then they'll realise that you're know about anything. Not
Aye.
you're just like, I'm coming in. And then they go, we can take all sorts off that wee cunt. He's
Right.
ain't got a date.
So you need to offer yourself up as a, you need to offer up a skill or a purpose.
If
You don't
you've
want
got-
it to be your asshole.
That is the last resort.
That's that's the fail.
Or Sutherland, mate. Sutherland, that's first resort,
Aye,
mate.
Sutherland buzzing. But you don't want that. So, and you don't want it to be like being a mad scrapper fighting with cunts. Even if you can fight like fuck, you don't want to go into the jail being the cunt that fights like fuck because you're just going to be battered constantly. So, is there something in like I'll sort you out, Ed. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be the cunt that gets like fucking. I don't know. I feel like I could get some sort of racket going, but then you going in on somebody else that already does that.
Aye, because they'll be like, this is see this prison. This is my patch, mate.
Aye.
You don't sell shit here.
No.
I sell it.
What about if I just geese it off for free and you all leave me alone?
That is a good deal.
Innit? Something
Just
like
being
that.
like, look, I'll get you what you need, and I don't want money. Just that is the deal here.
Here's what you do, bro. Get heavy good at magic tricks. Heavy good at magic tricks. And then when you go in, you're like, if you've got a birthday coming up or that, I'll come round the cell and I'll do you some wee tricks and all that. Because cunts love that,
The
mate.
boys in prison would love a bit of magic.
And if there must be a birthday on the wing every other day.
Aye, there's
Like,
all sorts of people
if
there.
there's like, say there is 300 cunts there, that's statistically there's about, do you know what I mean? There's going to be a birthday going once every for 10 days or something.
Aye.
It's work, mate.
Gaff, bro. It's Gaff, mate. It's a bit of Gaff, mate.
Just, and then you get a pack
you
of cards snuck in and that.
Aye, arsed. Get your bird to arse a pack of cards. She doesn't. I ask them. She doesn't need to ask them. She goes to the toilet in the visiting room, shites, then hands you them, and then you need to like, oh, you could pass it, but a pack of cards with the kit. Now they all kiss. They all
Aye,
do that in the pad. Right.
See, that
Aye,
is,
that's
still
only-
get political, but if there's like rival gangs with the same birthdays and that, and you need to pick a side,
Oh,
mate.
mate, you didn't even think about that.
But maybe I'll have like, but what I'll have is I'll have like part of it. Like,
You've
I'll
got
be
time
like,
in the day
I'll-
to go around several cells, mate. You're not doing nothing.
Aye, and then I'll have like when I'm at the one side or whatever, I'll be like fleet donut. I'll have the pattern of that mob. Other side will do the same. I'll just play them against each
No,
other.
but they'll be like that. He was in their cell shouting fucking Fleeto 10 minutes
I'll be
ago.
like, you're meant to be stabbing each other and that.
No, yeah, everybody just comes and kicks your head in for the magician. The wing magician gets his head punched in.
One magician,
Cards
Jamie Kerr.
everywhere.
Blood bath. Like, would you call it like the tissues coming in the wind? Red tissues.
And the never ending one. That's like a clown, mate. The clown, mate.
Aye, I'll go and be the clown, mate. Aye, the jester or something. Do you know what I mean? I'll just go and tell jokes, mate. I'll tell bits of pattern that.
Aye, I think that would go
I'll
well.
go and do pods.
Jail pod. We could do one with Sutherland.
True.
I wish that was a public, like, see, like, OG. Imagine that. Like, I wish that was like every day, like reporters up and like in the courtroom, full hang videoed and that.
Like
It should have been.
Amber Sutherland,
Aye.
like the Johnny Depp one.
Aye, should have been something like that, mate. I would just love to see him. Imagine just the bits like, right, Lee, what would you think, mate? And he's like, man, fix it down. Well, you know, pretty much what I was saying beforehand was actually what the first point I made was, right.
Okay.
Section 40, Defamation Act 1978, right? And then they're just like, what are you talking about?
Rest my case.
And that's that. right, you're guilty, mate.
Right, you done your wee bit. Right, see you after.
Mate, Suddy,
Because they need to let him talk. Like, he had to have had a closing statement where he was like, because I've, like, I don't know, saying that fucking trial and that's done now. I was on jury duty. Mad, mate. Mad, like a TV show film. It's good, fun. It's a fun thing to do.
See, if you were on the jury for Lee's case, right? See, you're like jury duty and you're looking at the dates and you're like, yeah, this could be for fucking Big Lee, by the way. And you go in and how
You see, that's how you're like checking the fixtures and that. Like, that's Saturday.
time me on. Okay. But then, see, if you went in, you would need to say, I can't do this.
Aye. I would. Aye,
had to
I've
do
had a
that.
conflict of interest.
I had to do that when I get called up for jury duty. I had to say I knew the cunt, because I didn't know.
Did
Because I
you?
couldn't have drank the pub I worked in.
What did they do?
I can't remember. I think it was like a mad domestic thing.
Oh, that's it, aye.
I would have wanted that, mate. It's good getting them all the juice, man. The guy I was a creep, mate. He was a creepy dude.
And he was Aye.
It was a touch on that, like it was about like young things and that. It was a bogging bastard. Sent him right down, mate. Sent him fucking down. And it was good. It nearly went the other way.
How?
Because the other lawyer was good, mate.
Oh.
He bamboozled us. But the people in the jury, like half of them were like, and I just don't see it, but it's not provable, and this and all this mad shit. And I don't want to get into my details about it, but I had to be like, come on to fuck. This guy like followed this lassie into a mad abandoned building or whatever, like mad weird shit. And I was like, what he's talking about? Like, come on to fuck. But they ended up seeing sense, which was good. But the lawyers, their closing statement or whatever, and it's like they actually come up and talk to the jury.
I like right up to you and that.
Feel like, mate, see, to be fair, the full time you feel like a bit of a superstar. Like, see the judge and that, he's like, you are part of the judicial system and you are integral in this decision and and you are judges. You will act as judges. You will take the facts presented to you today, right? And but pure treating, like, thank you so much for your time.
Do you want a cup of tea or anything? Soup?
Will we stop for a tea and a sandwich, guys?
You get a Crown food, aye?
Aye.
Did they give you sandwiches?
Aye, give sarnies and that. Aye, decent. No, it was barking. But some of it was alright, like falafel salads and that. Take that. No, I mean,
falafel salad, man. What country you in? Marrakesh?
You like me I'm doing there.
But falafel salads in the jail. They're not in the jail, but in the court.
But just like imagining, like obviously these lawyers that I've seen, like professional people, do you know what I mean? All dressed to the nines, that. They couldn't look like property boss actual, and it's like walking about in like jury, and it was pure highway. Like
His defence.
Aye, but just imagine leading that. All right, fuck.
Farting and that. So, what that was, sorry. I didn't mean that. That's the Crown food, you know. Basically, what happened was, right, I did do it, but I didn't even mean it. Do you know what I mean? And that is under section 38 and 39. I am free to go home. Is that no the rule?
And then, if you said that, to be fair, it's like, see, as soon as you start listing clauses and sections and all that,
it's so funny to think of him doing that in a court and people be like, what is he talking about? Section 48, that's no even that's no a hint.
Mate, that's so funny. That cunt, somebody messaged us.
Sorry, I can't remember the boy's name.
I know, man.
But a boy messaged us who was actually, because we were talking about in the podcast one day how, well, like, I wonder if he's just learned a few acts, like the Defamation Act and the whatever act, and he's just remembered them so that every time he's talking about it, he can just hit out with one name, and it's like, oh, maybe he does read about this shit. And then this boy messaged us and was like, look, I studied law. He'd never got one of them right. Never, ever got, like, there's never been one he said it's like, that's actually a thing. Because he's all made up.
I don't know where he gets that one. If he pulls out anywhere, like he says a number, then it's a complete different thing. You know that? But, I mean, what do you expect for the big man, know what I mean? But that's him sent down.
Apparently so. I think by the time this comes out, it should probably be hot to the press.
Big news. Are we maybe exclusive, no?
Maybe exclusive, aye.
Heard it here first. Big Lee sent down, man.
Oh, it's a
driving offences, driving Jambo. What about driving?
Who would do it, mate?
Shocking.
Who would that?
You better not be next, man.
Mate, I'll get Lee in to defend me if I'm on.
What do you think, aye?
My lawyer's
right,
currently
mate.
in the jail, you know. See, but you're talking about lawyers and that, but it's funny because, like, see if you watch a Netflix documentary and you're like, it's about this wee guy that's obviously done the thing, right? And everybody's outside calling him a monster and that. Oh, die, rot in hell and that when he comes out for like a fag and that. But then you're thinking, like, if I was in that jury, then obviously I'd be like, this cunt done it. But the lawyers are actually so good at their jobs that, like, the jury are always like, here. I know, right? I know looking at him, but we need to go after the facts. And he said he was in his montage till 8 o'clock that night.
Aye.
And you're
No,
like,
it's more about, mate, see a defendant lawyer from this one experience I've had with lawyers,
Yes,
but
yeah.
in films and that, I know, the defence lawyer is all about just, you can't prove that, you daft cunt.
Aye.
It's like, here, prove it then.
Aye.
But you said he was away doing that, prove it. Like,
Yeah,
they don't
anything.
even say like, no, because he was here at this time. and he
unless
did-
they actually are innocent, probably.
Aye, but I think most of the time they just kind of sit like that.
I think that's because in Scotland we have like it's weird, right? So see in the UK, I think it is, we have the attitude towards it that's like, you're innocent until proven guilty.
Aye.
But see in Europe, like Portugal, Spain and that, you're guilty until they prove you innocent.
What's better? What's a better system? What would cause most of the dick, like I was about to say dickheads, but like criminals or whatever?
Fucking knobheads.
Most of these fucking pricks. what gets most pricks locked
You
away?
scum.
But aye, what one's better? Because if it's like, yeah, by the way, that's like, oh, and then it's like you shoplifted, and it's like you don't say like prove it. They just go, you shoplifted, prove you never.
Oh, so stuff can get stuck on you a bit
You
more.
know what I mean? Aye, like I think that's a bit merry. I got him.
Aye, I like innocent to proven guilty, mate.
Aye, that's like
Yeah. Prove it.
Aye.
Prove
It's
it.
good, that because then that to me says if you're just that good a criminal, cover all your tracks, not you're no guilty. Because it's like you can't prove it. I know for a fact this cannot be proven, so I'm fucking innocent, man.
People should be rewarded for that.
Aye,
Like, good. I'm not talking like you're running about criminal. I'm talking about top criminals, mate.
top end.
If they can polish it up, bleach it, that.
Aye,
I always say that, like, mate.
forget about
I'm like, that's done, man. That didn't happen, man. No,
Mate, you've just said sorry.
no, I'm going to say, see, like, that attitude of being like, earned it. Right?
Aye.
I always say that about, like, I live in a flat and I'm like, the second floor up for the ground, right? So, as they call it in the business, the second floor, right?
Right.
And Megan's always going on a bit like, no, shut that window. Like, when we're going out in that. And I'm like, see if a guy scales this building and gets in a gap that big, like 4 inches in the window, he can do anything he wants. I was like, he must need it more than me because I'm never doing that.
Aye, the octopus man.
I am like,
Drat.
hey, a celeb's been in our house, don't we?
An octopus is fucking been in here
Aye.
and stole everything. Mate, you just said something that reminded me of a programme that I've been watching on Netflix. It's called Wayward.
I've seen it, I've not watched it.
Have you watched it?
No.
Right. This isn't going to ruin much yet, right? But I'll explain the kind of overall plot. It's something that we're kind of into, this sort of stuff, right? So it's about like this small town in America, Tall Pines, right? And there's a school there, Tall Pines Academy, and it's for troubled teens and troubled Waynes and Waynes that they're mad just in. It's a mad boarding school, they just send them there. And that's,
Forget about it.
Aye, send them Tall Pines and forget about it. Send
Right.
them Tall Pines 2 years and forget. But so you send them there, but it's a therapy school, and it like people come out, mad different people. They come out, but it's quite cult-like and all that, right?
Quite
And it's
creepy.
like, but so then a police officer and his wife, he's a trans man. This police officer, his wife, they both move to this Tall Pines, right? And his wife grew up there. She went to that school and that. She was adopted and whatever, and the bit of trouble past, but went there. And they've moved to this place, and it's just something's off at the start, and it's all creepy and all that. And it's like this police is like, I've got this. Starts investigating it. I'm not all the way in it yet, right? But something happened, and it was mad. I think it was a mad thing to put in a programme, and it felt weird to me. So this scene happens, right? That this trans man, he's quite like yeah, and all that, but like still looks very feminine. Like I think he even comments on it in it. Like says, "Oh, I need to up my testosterone or what. I want to get my tea up." Know what I mean? He actually says that, but it's quite like a feminine dude, and his wife's sitting on a chair like that, and he's sitting there, and she's like, "Come here," and it starts getting all sexy and that, and he's like, "Take your top off." He takes his top off, but he's still kind of got like woman nipples
Aye.
a bit. Like I don't really see that a lot, but I was like, whoa, just a wee bit like, whoa, and Morgan's like, fuck up that. I'm like, oh, I know, defo. And then, but then it goes there and that, but they start dating mad sex shit, right? And I don't really like sex shit at the best of times, mate. Like, see, on the television news, no, I think sex is quite abhorrent unless you're procreating, right? I don't like it. I don't like what I get uncomfortable. I'm fucking get us off, man.
Aye.
Kind of like that a wee bit, right? So I kind of fast forwarded this heterosexual sex scene. Technically, it's heterosexual,
Well, I know, that's fine.
and it's fast forwarded. But see the bit I paused it. The guy was like lying on the ground facing the camera. Right? and his wife was like, phoning him like for the back.
What?
That never
And
looks
he
to
was
be
going
on
like,
TV.
oh, no, that.
What
Like,
what
so-
hole we talking?
I don't know. Like,
'Cause is he got
so
a
the guy was like this, and he was like lying that way. But
And how,
like,
where was he
kinda-
poking?
And the wife was behind him, going like, "Fucking, there you go." You're giving him it, mate.
I don't like that, man.
There was something about it, mate, because I've been thinking that, like that, it's a man. It's portrayed like it's a man. And I think about that person as a man, that trans man, the full time. But then I see, like, what only I thought I burst out laughing. And I was like, whoa, nah. And turned it off, and Morgan was
That
a
would
wee bit-
fucking scare me a bit, mate. Like, but even just, never mind it being like trans. See if it was just like a guy, my
If it
dad,
was-
my dad.
If it was Bill getting his arse poked,
If my dad was on a Netflix show getting his arse poked, it would give me a bit of fright, mate.
that's because that's what I mean. The trans thing wasn't in my head whatsoever, because I was like, this is Alex, police officer from Ohio, man. And then he's like lying straight down on his belly, going, oh, well, his wife pokes his ass. So I thought it was a weird thing having a mad.
Was he on all fours or on his belly?
I think it was kind of a bit of
I
just
really
falling
know.
about, like just pure, just in a
That is an
world of orgasm.
That's a, no matter the circumstance, that visual's just nuts.
It's crazy.
Just like,
That's
it's purely a bit, I don't know, dirty, innit?
I thought it was like, that's pornography to me.
Aye.
Aye.
And I'm watching a Netflix show that's like number 3. Every cunt's like, Wayward's class. It's called Wayward. Don't know if I mentioned that. But I didn't know if that was bad for me to feel that way. I'm glad I've got a wee bit of confirmation of like, no, that should have. It was the fast forwarding and then playing again, thinking I had missed that scene, just saying like, oh, with a guy.
So it went on a while.
And mate, there must have been a good minute and a half, 2 minutes of like egregious sex scene. But I don't know, because I fast forwarded most of it till that guy was getting poked.
That is a scary thing to see, mate.
It was.
I think it's because it's so, like, you're obviously, I mean, if you're on the internet and you see a video saying, like, guy gets his arse poked on all fours, and you're clicking that and you see that, you're probably not going to get a fright.
Oh no, that's what I came here
But
for.
you're just doing it, you're going, look at me watch. Wayward, that's in the top
Mate,
10, aye?
first 2 episodes dynamite, third episode dynamite. The last 5 minutes of the third episode was that.
Just,
Do you know? And I've not watched that again since, because I was a wee bit like, no, something happened before it. There was just a bit of a whole, like the guy, the guy, the police officer, pure punches living daylight. So yeah, mad old guy at one point, and I was like, why? Why did they do that? Like, because he didn't like say a word. Like, he didn't be like the old guy thought he was part of the Tall Pines thing and like started going for it and that. But he didn't be like, no, I'm a police officer and I'm investigating and all that. It was just like fucking bang, 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 mate. Pure nearly killed this cunt. And I was like, that doesn't happen. So I was kind of put off it a wee bit. 10 minutes later, guy getting poked. So I don't know if I'm going back to it.
it's a crazy.
It's a crazy world,
Aye.
especially on the television. There's lots of mad things going on there.
Aye.
I don't see all that stuff happening a lot. Like,
What, sex scenes? Well, that kind. Mate, sex scenes in movies are a bit.
I always think it's so needless. Like, who's ever watched that and been like, can I wait for that bit?
Aye, that tell you what, that needed that.
aye.
that the whole story,
I
that
wasn't
tied it all
invested.
in.
Like, did there no used to be a bit of art and like fucking somebody like closing the blinds and all that? Like, there was symbolism in movies, know what I mean? There was like a bit of like,
Aye, like, I leave a bit to the imagination, like,
Like-
oh, you know what they're up to. And
Aye.
then next scene, whereas, like, Wayward's just like, you get fucking, you fucking idiot.
Do you know what that is? But it's because it's on streaming services. Because films used to have to like have like a PG rating, a 15 rating, so they wouldn't show that. But now it's on Netflix. Like, mate, finger his arse now.
didn't even think of it. I've not seen like a Piggy 13 in fucking ages, mate.
No.
Apart from the pictures and that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see that a lot. You used to see that at the start of things. Like, see when you watched, mate, I think, take me back to, like, I was talking about this other day, right? I feel pure superior all the time because I don't go on my phone, like, ever really. But I pure don't like going on my phone unless I'm like watching. I'll watch YouTube or that on it. But see, like, after work and that, it's like, do not disturb, like, and I just don't touch it, and it's good. But I pure love watching the telly and like playing the computer and that. But like, I think like watching a film now is like pure. it's became the pure grown-up thing today. It's
I
like,
feel like that, man. Like
you know-
sitting through the full thing, no turn that off, no looking at your phone and that.
Aye.
You feel like you've see what reading a book used to be. Like, just finished a book there. You actually feel like. So I watched a movie last night. Oh my god! God, man, Evan watched a fucking movie. Full thing, mate. No,
didn't he
didn't he?
pause it? Went to toilet once.
Aye, but paused it. Didn't he miss none of the story of it?
Yeah, didn't just walk away. Do you
It
know
does feel like an achievement,
But
but
I do it like I like doing that, and I pure, and it's funny because I pure grandstand to Morgan and that. I'm like, pure pause shit and that.
what, when she's on her phone?
Aye, she
I
was
do
on her
that.
phone and I paused shit, and I'm like, no wait, no, I want you to
Just
see
play it. No, I can hear it.
Aye, no, you need to. It's a film. It's Japanese. It's a French film.
Friggin' Japanese.
No, but it was Jim in my work the other day was like said something about his boy. He was like, "Aye, I took his screen time away. Right, he pure loves like punishment and that, Jim. But I mean, like he loves like he was like." I put the PlayStation in the loft, told him I'd sold it. He does
That's
mad
old
shit.
school shit, mate.
Aye, he does all that old school shit. But he's like, I need screen time in that. So we were sitting watching Zootropolis, and I was like, is a telly, is a screen, mate? Like a film's a screen. He's like, I know, but it's no like 2 inches for his face, and it's no pure getting him fucking, like, I don't know, it's no a pure bad thing. But it's just mad, because I'm sure it used to be like, stop watching cartoons and all that. Like when we were wee, I'm sure I was like shouted at for watching too much telly or that. Like go outside, know what I mean?
Aye.
Go outside, go watching that SpongeBob shit, get outside.
Aye.
But now it's like, get off that fortnight, come down here and watch SpongeBob. Like a grown 8-year-old.
No, I get you, because it's like so funny imagining parents being like that. Wee man's no the phone all day, all the iPad. Go and look in that living room, and like them all opening the door, and the wee man just watching the telly. They're like, oh my god, he's so proud.
Aye.
He's matured.
Aye.
He's matured a lot.
But I get it. I watched Uncut Gems the other day for the second time, and it's long and it's quite right. Fucking right now, we're on this bit now and all that. It's a bit of a graft watching a film.
I think it's because of the white shot in it. It's all just like following it. It's no like, well, that scene's ended. Now he's here. It's like, now he's here. Now he's getting in a car.
It's like the most anxiety inducing film
Aye.
ever. But like, no, even as much that. Like I watch fucking whatever. Any film you watch, as I say, you watch fucking Zootropolis, and you're going to be. What did I watch?
Is Zootropolis and Zootopia the same thing?
Same film. One of them's American. I forget which one we say. I say Zootropolis.
Aye.
I say Zootropolis. Zootropolis 2's coming out, mate. I like
I
Zootropolis.
know, seen it on the old FS, bro.
Aye.
Coming soon, mate. Can't wait to get that loaded up.
What did
Sit with a mission.
Sit on our phones.
Aye.
What did I watch the other day? It was like a thing about. It was a mad rat who was like fancy. He was like a mad kind of posh rat. Like it was a pet, but in Kensington in London. But then he falls into the sewer.
Just
and
flushed away.
Flushed away, mate. Brilliant
Aye.
film.
classic.
Excellent motion picture, mate. I enjoyed that one a lot. But as I say, that's a refined thing now.
Aye, mate. I know. Watched one. Some mushrooms at the weekend. Watched the Bee movie, bro.
Oh,
That Bee, mate, he's got the patter. I'm telling you.
do you
mate.
like jazz?
That Bee, mate?
Aye.
He's got it. I was watching it like fucking some wee guy, ain't he? Barry, what's his name? Barry Bunsen or something.
I don't know. I'll look
Bee
at it.
movie guy's name Barry.
Benson Boone?
But see the jokes. So I think it was like
B movie? No.
Barry B. Benson.
Barry B. Benson. That's a man.
That's
Seinfeld.
a rock star's name, innit? Aye, it's Seinfeld.
How does I know that?
Aye, it's like that. Like he talks like Seinfeld.
Aye, that makes sense.
Aye.
I'm never good at in animated movies being like, oh, it's fucking hanging on it.
Aye.
But I'm always like, I know that voice, but I'm never good at pairing them.
I've been like that. I get yeah. I done that way, mate. Do you know Death in Family Guy? No, the character Death.
What, like
It's
the
in
Grim
the early,
Reaper?
aye, and he
Aye.
turns up in Family Guy and he's like, Death, what you doing here? And, all
Aye.
that. And it's like, that's Norm MacDonald. And I didn't ever realise
Oh,
it,
is
mate.
it?
It's Norm MacDonald's voice, and he's got the same pattern as Norm MacDonald and that. Like,
Aye.
I've got that pure newfound like love for that. Like, I watch old clips of that and that because I know it's Norm now. There's a full episode of them just kicking about, and it's class. But I didn't even realise it for ages. But usually I'll be quite good at it. Like, I'll be able to pick out who's who in an animated one.
I'm not good at that. He's in a lot of them. See John Goodman. See that big guy there? He's does hunters anime. He's got a mad no. Big Lebowski and that.
Aye, Spider-Man he's in, isn't he?
But me, I see.
No, he's not.
Emperor's New Groove and that, mate. He's been in all the classics. But B-movie was tremendous, bro.
Aye. B-movie's a good flick, mate. I enjoy
see
it. Is
all
it
the-
not about like Marxism or something? Is it
I don't
like
know, but there's so many jokes, and it's like when the bees are in their own wee world and that, and it's like the number one rule, like don't talk to a human and that, and it's like, but they're talking, but as soon as they turn around and actually talk to her, that's when they hear it. There's so many jokes for like them just being bees about
Aye.
like honey production and all that, and them being like, oh my god,
Aye, the jocks
It's-
and that. There's
aye.
mad jock bees in
Aye,
there.
but Barry B. What's his name?
Barry B. Benson.
Barry B. Benson. He gets his big fucking bumblebee stripes, mate, at the end of it.
Oh,
He
aye.
gets his fucking big coat and he's a baby of the big boys.
Oh, does
'Cause
he?
he basically saves a fucking plane for crash with Barry B. Benson.
Is that what happens?
He saves a plane for somehow the woman that he's like, and the human that Barry B.
Aye, the mad daft woman.
What's his name?
Benson.
Benson. Barry B. Benson, the woman that he falls in love with, ends up flying a plane, which I was very confused. I went to the toilet and I came back and this woman was flying a plane. Yes.
Is she not going to a flower show in California that's really big because she owns a florist, if I'm not mistaken?
She does. Which is a bad... Oh, come on. Be the... Mate, as soon as Barry B. Benson found out about the fucking florist, mate, I think he goes back and he's like, mate, you have... There are bees. He's like... Let's just get flibbles just everywhere.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand what's going on.
Aye, but I think that might be why they were in a plane. But does he save it? Does he actually save a plane crash?
No, well, I'll tell you what happens, right, in the B movie. Barry B. Benson, what's his name?
That was the one, Barry B. Benson.
Barry B. Benson. He's on the plane with the woman and he's like, try this. But then all the bees come together. They find out about it, all the bees, right? And then all the bees are like, all the guys, see like the captain of the fucking jock bees and that, he's like, come on, bees are built to stick together. We're better when we all fly as one. Every bee, mate, goes on the runway and makes a sign for where they've to land.
Right.
And then Barry B. Benson, mate, the plane's getting lower, and he's like, he can feel all the bees around him, and he's like, he knows how to fly. He's like, do this, pull it here, da-da-da.
Oof.
But he's like, it's like this instinctual thing that's been going on for like 9 million years in me that I know how to fly now. And then the bees, just before she drops the plane down, they all scatter, and then mate, Barry B. Benson's golden.
Oh, he's getting pussy left,
And then
right, and centre.
at the end, she's like, get on all fours, and she's like,
and Barry B. What was his name?
Let me check. Barry B. Benson.
Barry B. Benson's like, loving it.
he's loving it, mate.
Aye, B movie's good. I like the bit of the B movie that they're on the windscreen and there's other insects on the windscreen.
Aye.
All like that. Been riding this trail for 10 years. Like, aye, they're all fucking getting squashed by the things.
It's amazing.
I like that. I like when there's this is a cool thing. You know I like scale. Like, know how I like the hang like scale and down, and it's just a completely new world. Like in the kind of films, like you see parts of
Yes.
on the windscreen, it's like the big, massive,
Aye.
like shit like that. I love to think about stuff like that, right? Thought experiment for these guys, right? There's this thing called the coastline paradox or something, right? So envision for me, if you would, a coastline. Let's say the sunny beaches of Cyprus, right? I picture that coastline and it's like going like that, and there's some
Am I visualising it as if I'm looking at it or from above?
from a map.
Right,
You're,
okay,
you're
okay.
looking at a map of a coastline, apologies, and it's gone like that, and there's wee bits that come out, wee rocks and that, and then there's flatter bits, and it goes all the way round, right? And see if you imagine like a road that's right on that coastline going that way, if you measured that, it would be, say, 7 miles, something like that, right? But then see if you measured the actual coastline from that bit to that bit to that bit to that bit with a meter ruler, it would probably be like 16 miles, because you're going in and out all these wee bits. There's more surface area for the line to go on. But then if you take that down even further to like an inch, it's like the calculation goes mad because you've went down, say you would go to, as I say, an inch or 10 centimetres or whatever, 10 millimetres, the coastline would be like 150 miles. But then you can go all the way down to like people do it with atoms and that, and like with every wee movement of like a millimetre or whatever, it's like exponential growth. Because if you think about like, if you shrunk yourself down to the size of a millimetre and you had to walk along that coastline right on the edge of it, there would be more, like you'd be walking that way and that way and that way and that way so much that what would be for a car 7 miles turns into like 10,000 miles. Do you know what I mean? It's a fucked kind of... I don't know if it's a paradox or like just theory or whatever, but coastline theorem.
Is that is this your theory?
No, it's a thing. It's a
Right.
good thing.
It's a good thing.
No, it's a good thing, mate. No, it's a... I don't know if it's a proper scientific theory or just some dickhead on the internet's made it up, but I seen it somewhere.
Sounds good to me, mate.
As
soon as somebody mentions atoms and that, I'm like, this guy knows.
And take it down to the molecular level, and
This guy fucking knows.
They're dating for this cunt. They're absolutely dating for this cunt. He's like one of the jock bees I seen the other day. Mate, getting yourself a pretty fucking bee on your arm, but
it does look handy having a bee because they're like, don't know, they give you good advice on that.
Aye.
Like Barry fell in love with this woman.
Barry who?
What's his name?
B. Benson.
Barry B. Benson. He fell in love with this woman at first sight, but he always, at times...
She's not even that healthy, I know, ain't she, no?
No, she's alright.
Is she alright?
She's alright. She's alright.
He's seen her, Barry, the
Benson.
B. Benson.
Mm-hmm.
He's seen her, falls in love.
But it's, I don't know how, but Barry, for a bee, always knew exactly what to say.
For something when he like the brain the size of a grain of sand,
Aye.
he always had a sharp.
He just, any situation, Barry knew exactly how to like cam out, just make you go, you know.
I think sometimes he exasperated the situation a wee bit.
How?
No, the best bit about that film actually, the court. Tie it all back. So these trial, the courtroom at the end, all the bees come in. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Is this a different film? Because I don't remember
I remember what you're talking about.
And mate, Reilly Otta's on the stand.
Aye.
I don't remember that bit.
Reilly Otta's on the stand because he owns like a honey jar. Reilly Otta's honey or something.
I think
and
you're
he's in the
right,
stand and he's like, what the fuck?
Maybe I turned it off before it go. Is this like at the credits?
This is like, I think this is the climax of the film. I think you watched the aye, let's just
What
watch
did I
it.
watch? I can watch some bee porn or something.
Incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan where all eyes and ears in
Yep.
the world are anxiously waiting because for the first time in history, we're going to hear for ourselves if a honeybee can actually...
Wait till you see all the wee bees.
Bro, this is not the bee movie. I don't know what it is I've been watching.
Do you even remember that?
Oh wait, we maybe shouldn't have watched this.
No, definitely not. But I thought we're just going to play the volume.
All right,
Aye, it's a full-on movie. We
we'll
can't
play it
show
with
it.
no volume then.
Why don't we? She is all right. Why don't we watch it on Patreon full film?
This looks new. Like, well,
This is the first
There's
B
only
movie.
one B movie.
Is there a second B movie?
No,
Because I don't remember. Type in plane scene.
they killed it first time.
I type in B movie plane landing.
I don't know you've been watching. Oh, it is a thing.
No, that's no.
Aye, bees flying a plane, mate.
Aye, that's it.
What? Aye.
Aye, so it's on the
Aye.
B News.
Right.
I don't even think. I was on mushrooms, so that might not have happened. None of that might have happened. But no, it did. I've seen it.
So
Don't know what you want.
Do you think that was the start of like bee propaganda? Because now there's a lot of bee propaganda, but save the bees.
Aye, I
the
think
bees.
so.
I don't
True,
remember
mate.
that pre-bee movie.
No, the first guy to do the propaganda for bugs and that was the guy that used to always going about rewilding and that. Mind that guy on like BBC Two and that. Like there was the rewilding show. Do you remember that?
The rewelding show.
Wilding, wild,
Right.
like bringing wildness back, rewilding.
What was he saying?
He was like, let your garden grow over a
Don't
little
cut
bit.
your grass
and
in
don't
it.
cut your grass too much. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. You can leave it for the animals, and maybe you can have a little bug hotel in the back garden. And no, he was a pussy,
Aye.
but He wanted to save the bees, mate.
I know what you mean, because bees, wasps are the real bad guys, aren't they?
Wasps are like the proper Bond villains of the insect world.
But
Have you been stung?
never.
I've been stung.
I've never been stung, mate, so I'm kind of... I don't mind a wasp.
I get stung at, do you know that farmer's market near like Tunbury, in between Tunbury and
Couldn't tell you, no.
Girvan? No. You like, I know you're an Ayrshire, but you don't really step outside
Nah.
of the 3 T's,
I might
do
do,
you?
mate. Know what I mean? I might do,
Skirting.
I might just go and check it out. for
Doing
the sake of it.
Girvan? No, I was there when I was younger, man. I get stung right now. I'm fucking, not that classic sting right in the shoulder there.
That's it.
Bad, but
What does it feel like?
like, see the sorest part of popping my bad spot? That all the time.
That does not sound fun.
No, I mean, like,
Really?
see how you got a spot in your back that's heavy, like
on a,
thick skin
it's
and
on a
that.
board or
Aye.
something. You're like, oh no.
See when you're popping it, like near enough the sorest that bit gets. It's just like that constant.
I just thought it was like somebody just been like that. Boop.
Oh no,
I mean,
like I think my like shoulder inflamed in that. Like goes all red and big in that. I was a young lad though.
I can imagine. I think if I had to guess what one else has definitely been stung with a bee, I would 100% pick you, mate. I'd definitely like run into a beehive or something. I don't know. No, I've always been quite. I don't know if I like to brag about no. I kind of do like to brag about no being stung. Like see when cunts. I like now the way you are with the like when you're watching a movie with Morgan, you're like,
Aye.
I'll pause it. I'm like that when like there's a wasp or a bee about seeing people up here. Oh, you fucker! There's a fucking wasp. I'm like, aye, all right, mate.
He's the most zen cunt ever with shit like that. Like when we're ever out and
Nice.
about hearing that, and I'm like, I think you fucking. You're like, no, just don't. Just it's fine.
Aye.
It's a wasp, mate.
It's just.
But
I'm the
I've
opposite. I'm that cunt. I'm pure. I'm battling it. Aye.
I just like to fucking, know what I mean? I piece it up a bit. That's my main goal in life, being able to piece up
But the old myth of like if you don't bother them, they don't sting you.
a lot of shit.
But I've never bothered one, and it's
Mate, I don't go about bothering wasps, but they're
Nah,
just
you're
some
right.
are arseholes, mate. Some are mad wanks, mate. What to say, mate, I was a very injured child, man. Like, see, when I was like a literal like infant or maybe toddler, I think infant though, I broke my arm. I had a cast on when I was like 2 or something, or 1.
how'd you do that? Wang.
My mother's negligence, mate. I don't know. It being fucking, I fell off the back of the sofa. I don't know what I was doing up there, but apparently I like to get moving.
Aye.
I like to,
Car-
like, I was like that, the actual pure army role, like he's comedy action man. That
Aye. The big time crawler.
a huge crawler.
BTC, bro.
You can't beat crawling when you're 2. You know what I mean?
Take me back.
Fucking crawling about, and I got up my couch, fell off it, and broke my arm, which I think's mad. You never hear about babies breaking things.
Usually, like I think babies, a lot of the time, have some sort of instinct of like, should probably stay on this couch.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
No walk
You've
off it.
just been like,
What even
you've
is
been
this?
pure aura farming it too, being like, I need a cash, man.
So congratulations, and I want to watch that shit.
Get into nursery at 3 with a cast on, just being like, aye, mate,
Fuck yeah, innit?
I run this.
You should see the other cunt. You know.
Prison better getting in with a cast on or no?
Full body cast. Full body cast in the jail.
Getting casted in.
Happen, boys!
I don't think people would fuck about me.
Oh, no, mate.
Fuck can't do that, cunt.
You don't even want to know, pal.
Crawled off the couch. What's it?
Comedy action, man. Oh, mommy, daddy.
Oh,
Right.
good.
You've
God,
got
Gubbin.
some mushy stories to tell.
I might do.
I've got some stuff to talk about.
Have you Patreon stuff?
Wee bit, mate, aye.
It's always good getting on the Patreon. Innit? I mean, we do like the usual bit of that. We do. Honestly, I'm not saying we don't like it, but it is so much better getting on the Patreon, innit?
It's infinitely better.
So I guess we'll see you there, guys. Patreon.com/Reilly's Gaff for the rest of the episode. What are you waiting for, man? Just go sign up for it. It's got to be worth it. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Bye.